Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel and our IGTV. We're going to try to upload this on both platforms and see how that goes. But today we're on here talking about last month, May. We're talking about our May sales and how we were able to double our usual monthly sales on Poshmark. We took notes throughout the month of May. We decided to come up with new strategies on how to increase our sales, just overall help to grow our business in the last month. So everything I'm going to share are all strategies that we use, and hopefully you can implement them towards your business for the next month and so on. We're definitely going to do that from now on. So I wanted to talk to you about how we started to do this. So in the month of May was the end of the spring semester for school, and we just had like a lot more time than what we usually have. So I decided, you know what, I'm really going to dedicate this month that I have off to grow our business, to come up with new marketing strategies, to really just put all of my effort and focus into this and see what I can do. It's tricky in the reselling world. Obviously your income relies on other people purchasing from you. So part of it isn't within your control, but a lot of it is. And how you decide to promote yourself, market yourself, feed your demand for merchandise, give your customers what they want. Number one, we spoke it into existence. Manifesting is very real. We feel like we really manifested May's success just by speaking it into existence. In the beginning of May, I'm like, okay, this month is really going to be our best month ever on Poshmark. We're gonna make sure that, so we told ourselves we want to double what we normally make. I feel like when you set a goal for yourself, it makes you want to work harder towards to reach that. I'm one of those people that, like, if I tell myself I'm gonna do something, I don't wanna let myself down. So I spoke it into existence and I set a goal for myself. I said I'm going to double my usual earnings on Poshmark. We keep track of our monthly sales each and every month from the beginning to the end and calculate all of that and figure out how much we're bringing in each month. I wanted to double that. Believe it or not, words have power, and we really believe that manifesting is very real. Even if it's a goal that doesn't seem like it's possible, if you believe in it enough, it'll become possible. Number two, we actively sourced more. Usually on average, we would source like 2 times a week. We were doing like every other day, like 4 times a week. We knew that we needed to constantly replenish our shop. As things slow down, we need to add things. We need to add things daily, just about every day if possible. I know adding things to your shop daily is really difficult. It's a lot of inventory and not everybody can do that, but we wanted to have a surplus of inventory unlisted so that we just have like backup items to get listed when needed. Yeah, so that was number 3, list every day. On minimum, we tried to do 5 listings every day. I feel like 5 new listings really boost you up on the algorithm. I think anything less than that is kind of like, you know, I don't really get that much attention to my closet when I do that. But if I list at least 5, that's when I start seeing some activity. So yes, 5 listings each and every day. Number 4, offers to likers every other week. This is something that we didn't really utilize offers to likers that much, just because we really didn't see that much coming out of it. But I figured if you do it every other week, it's more of something for your buyers to look forward to. If you do it every day, anybody that comes to your shop would not automatically buy something because they know that you'll send them an offer in a couple minutes, you know? But if it's every other week, it's something for them to look forward to. And sometimes you can make that sale without an offer to liker. So if you make it more of a rare thing, I see bigger results on the days where we do it. I started doing that every other week and I love that. It works out so much better and we do make a lot of sales during that day. Number 5, engaging with potential buyers. This is something that we've kind of always done, but we've really been trying to do it with every single like that we've been getting. And what I mean by that is if somebody likes an item, we create a bundle for that item and then we message them saying we can give out larger discounts if you bundle. That encourages people to shop through our closet more and find other things that they may be interested in that they didn't see when they first came onto our page. And that way it works out a lot better for the buyer. I always say if you purchase on Poshmark, you might as well bundle. You're getting 2 items for 1 shipping cost and you get that 10% off off when you bundle. So I feel like it's a much better deal. Yeah, if I shop on Poshmark, I'm going to bundle. I just feel like it's just worth the money. So I always like to encourage our buyers to bundle. Number 6, diversifying your marketing strategies and tools on Instagram. So marketing your closet and your shop is a major deal. It's so important to market yourself. You need other eyes besides the eyes on Poshmark to see you. We do most of our marketing on Instagram. What we've really tried to do in the month of May is diversify our marketing, other than just posting a picture on Instagram, because obviously that's what everybody does. Posting is like the bare minimum on Instagram. That's what Instagram's for, to post the picture and to talk about it. But we really wanted to try something different. We've been trying to use the other tools, like creating fun reels to showcase our new items, or IGTV, like what we're doing now. So just utilizing the different tools and just figuring out what your audience likes from you is really interesting, and just seeing how people engage with you using different tools in Instagram. Of course, stories is a big deal. That's such a quick and easy way to market yourself. There's barely any effort or planning or setup for stories. Stories are super easy. You can tag items, you can link items, you have a swipe up feature. Like, there's so much you can do on Instagram to market yourself. Just really get yourself out there. Diversifying your marketing tools on Instagram is super important. Test out the waters and see what your audience likes the best. And I want to just add a number 7. I didn't write that down, but number 7 is prayer. Whether you want to believe it or not, or whatever you believe in, it's completely fine. But prayer has always worked for us. We've seen it work in many times in our life in different situations, including our business. We pray over our business every single day. We definitely believe it works. And that goes along with speaking something into existence. When you're asking, you're manifesting that. So prayer works. So that is all of the tips we had for our successful month of May. Those are all the strategies that we implemented. And just overall, we worked harder in May. I believe we really spent more time sharing. We spent more time listing, engaging with our customers, engaging with potential buyers. With all that being said, so now we're going to share all of our May sales. We're going to go through them very quickly. I love when sellers talk about what's selling for them in their shop. It gives you a great insight of what people are buying right now and gives you a good idea of what to pick up when you source. We also did a YouTube video like this on our YouTube channel if you haven't seen that yet, so go check that out. From a different month, of course, but this is May, so I'm gonna get started on the first one. Our first sale for May was actually on May 2nd. It was a bundle of 3 items. This originally was a bundle of 2 items. After communicating with the buyer, we were able to make this a bundle of 3 items. It was a Free People top and 2 matching mugs. The next sale was on May 3rd. It was a Michael Kors Tally signature flap bag. This bag had a lot of flaws on it. I bought it with flaws and I cleaned it up. I kind of revamped it again and gave it back its life. So we had this listed about 60. We got an offer for 40 and we took the 40. This sale was done through communication. This buyer did ask for a lot of measurements and we had no problem giving it to them. They ended up offering 40 and we accepted. So we were very happy with that. This next item was on May 4th. It was Free People shorts. We got an offer for 25 on it. I believe only a couple days after listing. The buyer gave us a 5-star rating and a very sweet love note. We were of course happy with that. Next item was on May 5th. It was a pair of H&M floral shorts. I believe we sent offers to likers or someone offered us $12 for them. And either way, they sold for $12 and we were good with that. They left a 5-star rating and a love note. Next item was on May 5th. It was this abstract artsy decorative pillow from our home collection. This buyer is a very loyal friend of ours on Poshmark and fellow reseller. Her name is Candace. Hey Candace, I know you're watching. Thank you so much for just being a really loyal customer to our shop and such a good friend. We talk all the time, so she's super cool. I'm gonna give her a little shout out. Her name is Golden Grace on Poshmark. Check out her closet. She has lots of nice vintage pieces. She finds the best stuff ever. So shout out to you, Candace. Thank you so much. She purchased that pillow for $28. On May 6th, a pair of Zara espadrilles sold for $35. We had these listed for a very long time, probably like over a year now, and our asking price was $35 and they finally sold for our asking price. which we were very happy about. Next sale was on May 7th. It was a pair of Nautica Espadrille platform sandals. This item was from our personal closet. We just never wore it anymore, so we listed it. I think we had these listed at like $25. We got an offer for $15. I was happy for that offer. We let it go for $15. Next item was on May 8th. It was a pair of Marc Fisher Yale leather boots. These boots have been sitting in our closet since last year winter or fall. They've been here for a while, and they're a smaller size, a size 6. Size 6s are always so hard for us to sell. So we got an offer for $40 on these boots. We accepted. The buyer gave us a 5-star rating, which was great. So now we're moving into Mother's Day weekend, which was such a great week. We made so many sales that weekend. Actually, I believe everything from the Zara shoes was Mother's Day weekend. We made so many sales that weekend. So the next sale was on May 8th. It was a bundle of 2 cashmere sweaters. We've had these 2 cashmere sweaters for a very long time, since last year, probably like early fall. We were ready to let them go. They're very nice sweaters, just didn't have a ton of interest. I'm assuming because they weren't like big name brands or anything like that. So we had them both listed at $45. We had a buyer like both of the sweaters. We bundled them for her and sent her an offer of like $50 for both. She really couldn't even believe it. She messaged us saying $50 for both. So we were like, yeah, girl, do you want them? So she accepted the offer of $50 for both, and she left a 5-star rating. Next sale was also on May 8th. It was just a pair of Jack Rogers Tinley jelly sandals in gray purple. These sold within like 2 days of listing. This was just a really good summer item. We listed it for $39. It sold flat out for $39. So we were very happy about that. This next sale was a huge surprise for us. This is an item that has been sitting in our shop for a really long time. It's this Coldwater Creek Velvet Paisley print blazer. This was one of the items that I was going to take down from our shop, honestly, because it just didn't fit our curated closet that well. It was a bit of a mature style, and it just didn't really work. It's a very nice blazer. It just really wasn't our customer. But apparently it was, because it sold for flat out $28, our asking price. After a very long time, and it was also a petite size, which we don't often pick up, so it was just one of those tricky items. It didn't really fit our curated closet. It was a bit of a mature style, and it was a petite size, so it just had some difficulty selling, but someone bought it for $28. We are very happy with that, and she left a 5-star rating. Next item was on May 9th. It was a little jewelry stand. This was also one of our own items. We bought this when we first moved, and we just never ended up using it. We had it listed for about $20, I believe, and someone offered us $18. We were great with $18. This next sale was still in that same Mother's Day weekend. It was this Anthropologie linen dress. This dress had some very minor flaws. The dress had detachable shoulder straps, and the straps were missing. We had this dress listed, I believe, I think $60, and we went back and forth with the buyer, and we both just agreed on $42. And I accepted the $42 because it did have those missing straps. And she left a 5-star rating. We were very happy with that, so that was good. Next sale was also on May 9th. It was this Patagonia women's 1/4 zip sweater. Patagonia is obviously like a really good find. Anybody that finds Patagonia in like a really cool color is guaranteed to get a good sale. This item has been sitting in our shop for a while, and it had like over 100 and something likes on this one sweater. We ended up relisting it just because it wasn't getting any offers, and we lost all of those likes. But it's fine because we ended up going back and forth with the buyer, and we both agreed on $60. I was good with $60. We've had this since like the fall of last year, and it just wasn't selling. So $60 was good, and they left a 5-star rating. Next sale was on May 11th. It was this Free People Jupiter cropped turtleneck pullover sweater. This sweater had like a lot of likes, but not a ton of offers. We eventually sold it for $70. We went back and forth with this buyer, and we just both agreed on $70. $70 was good with me. We've had this sweater since the beginning of the year, and they gave a 5-star rating, so that was good. Next sale was on May 12th. It was this Chaser tee. It was just a graphic tee. Chaser is a really cool brand. A lot of people love it. We had this listed at $35. A buyer purchased it for the asking price and left a 5-star rating and a really nice love note. On the same day, May 12th, a buyer purchased this burlap basket weave hat box. We've had this hat box for a very long time. This was one of the items that was in our launch for Shop Ash and Home. This was an item from like February. We had this listed at $35. We had someone offer us $30 for it. This next sale was also on May 12th. It was a bundle of 3 items. So this bundle was a little bit tricky. At first, this buyer just purchased one of the items and it ended up having some flaws on it. We ended up reaching out to her and just letting her know that we cannot sell this item because it did have some flaws that we overlooked. And long story short, she still wanted the item and we were fine with giving it to her, but we didn't want to give it to her for the price that it was listed at. We ended up giving it to her for way less since she still wanted it, and we offered her 2 other items that she also liked in a bundle. So we just made a bundle of 3 items for a really low price just for the inconvenience, and she was really happy with that. She left a 5-star rating, and yeah, it was all good. Next sale was on May 13th. It was these pair of Born flats. They looked like Rothy's. They were these leopard cute lips. They sold for $40. I think we had them listed at like $60, I believe. I can't remember, but they sold for $40. I was very happy with $40, and the buyer left a 5-star rating. Next sale was on May 13th. It was this Ralph Lauren sweater. We've had this item since December of last year. It was listed at around $60 and it wasn't receiving that much interest. A buyer offered us $42. We took the $42. I was very happy with that. Next sale was also on May 13th. It was this Free People cardigan. We had this listed at $50. A buyer offered us $40 for it and we accepted the $40. She left a very nice love note and a 5-star rating. One thing we've really tried to do in the month of May is just accept offers. Try not to go back and forth with too many people. As long as it's a reasonable offer, we were accepting it. Sometimes it's just best to move on from these items and just take the money and reinvest into your business for new items. It's not worth always going back and forth and countering. If it's a couple dollars, if it's like $5, $10, I'm just happy to accept it and just let it go. We don't want to hold on to things for so long. Next item was on May 14th. It was this ASOS maternity button-down top. I'll admit I didn't want to sell it for $20. That was a bit low than what we were asking for, but it was a maternity item which we've never sold before and it was not receiving a ton of interest. And after a few days, we got a $20 offer. It was, I think we had this listed at like $30 or $35. After just thinking about it, I'm like, I'll accept the $20. I wasn't gonna sweat over like $15 for an item that was not receiving that much interest. So I was good with the $20 and they left a 5-star rating. This next sale was on May 17th. It was this Free People button down long dress. This dress was so pretty. It was 100% cotton. It was just this very pretty spring dress. We had this listed at like $125. It had some interest, just no offers. It was receiving like some likes, but again, no offers. And we did get an offer of $90 and we ended up countering $95 because, you know, $90 was just a lot lower than what we were asking for. It was $125 and she ended up accepting the $95, which we were good with, and she left a 5-star rating. Next sale was on May 18th. It was these Jeffrey Campbell booties. This was an item that sold very fast, had some interest. We listed this item at $89 and it sold for an asking price of $89, which we are so happy with. It got a 5-star rating. Next day we had a sale of this Free People dress. This was one of our higher priced clothing items in our shop. We had this dress listed at $200. It was brand new with tags and it was Free People New Romantics collection or line. It has like a different vibe. It's very whimsical and sort of like this gypsy vibe, hippie vibe. So this dress was very nice, brand new with tags. We listed it for $200. We had some likes on it on this particular day. A lot of people were liking this item. We sent out the same offer to everyone of $150 and one of them accepted, and so we are so happy with that. This buyer really loved the dress. She left a 5-star rating and a really nice note that we've never sold a clothing item for this much in our shop. $150 was amazing. The next item was on May 20th. It was this little Free People tank. It sold for $15. Someone offered us $15 for this tank. I was good with it. It was just a tank top. Next sale was on May 20th. It was these Free People black shorts. I believe we did offers to Lakers this week and we sent out an offer of $28 for these shorts and the buyer accepted them and she left a 5-star rating and a really nice love note. This next sale was amazing. Honestly, one for the bucks because we sold 3 winter items in the month of May and a bundle for $200, which is incredible. One of the items was this vintage London fog coat that we've had since last year. This was one of our very first items when we started our shop. It was just not moving. So it was a vintage London fog coat for $90, and an Anne Klein cardigan sweater for $60, and a solitaire Anthropologie suede floral blazer for $79. The Anthropologie blazer we had just listed a couple days ago. The Anne Klein sweater was listed back in December, and again the vintage coat was listed way back when we first started our shop. So this buyer bundle, or all three of these items, we sent them an offer of $199 with discounted shipping, and she accepted right away. So next sale was on May 21st. It was this West Elm magazine butler. This was another item that we've had for a while in our home collection, just waiting for the right buyer. I think it was like $18 or $20. We had an offer of $14 on it and we accepted. Next sale was on May 23rd. This sale was so random and unexpected. It was this Paige spring moss green lightweight jacket. We've had this item for a very long time, way back when, since last year. This item was not receiving a lot of interest, and it was another high priced item that we had listed. It was $150. I believe we paid like $9 for this a while ago. This sale was so random because it didn't receive any likes that day, and it just was purchased flat out without any likes or interaction or bundling or anything. Someone just bought it. So we were very happy with it. It was a $150 sale. That was their second high price sale ever, and for that month. So I don't know, May was very weird. We just had a lot of flat out, straight out sales. I don't know where that came from, and they were high price sales. So next sale was on May 23rd. It was another chaser tee. We had this listed at $35. Someone offered us $30 and we took it. We were happy with that, and they left a 5-star rating. Next item was on May 24th. It was these leather mules. This item was very nice. It was all leather, really solid wood. Like, it was just a good shoe. The quality was amazing. We had these listed at $60. Someone offered us $40 for them, and we accepted because they just didn't have a ton of interest. We accepted the $40. We were good with the $40, and she left a 5-star rating and a really nice love note. Next sale was on May 25th. They were these Mark Fisher wedges. We had these listed for like $60. They didn't have a ton of interest on them or any offers at all. We had some likes on them one night, and we just sent out an offer of $35 to everyone that had liked them, and we did get a sale from that. So someone ended up accepting the $35, and they left a 5-star rating and a really nice love note, so we were good with that. Next item was a bundle of Free People crop tops. For the spring and summer, we got in a lot of Free People crop tops, bodysuits, bralettes, just items for the summer that we thought were going to be different for our shop and really just bring in a different audience and really get those summer vibes going, I guess. We had a buyer that liked these 2 crop tops. We ended up bundling them for her and sent her an offer of $25, and she accepted. So we were very happy with that, and she left a 5-star rating. This next sale was on May 27th. It was a bundle of 4 items. Some strappy sandals that were just listed in our shop, so that was a new item. This Free People tank, which was also just listed, and an Aeropostale cardigan, which we had listed for a while. We made the sale through offers to likers. We sent offers to likers on all of the items in our shop that day. This buyer declined one of the offers, and she messaged us saying, I declined the offer because I wanted to bundle more items and I wanted you to send me an offer. We love that. We love when buyers reach out to us and let us know that, hey, I would like to create a bundle. Can you send me an offer? So that's what she did, sending her an offer of $85 with discounted shipping, and she accepted. We were very happy with that. She left a very nice love note and a 5-star rating. So this next item was an H&M V-neck ruffle blouse. This was an item from our personal closet. It was still brand new with tags. We had never worn it, and we had this listed for like $12. We sent offers to likers, and this sold for $10. We were good with that. It's been sitting for a very long time. This item is still being shipped, so no rating or love note yet. This next sale was also on May 27th. It was this Free People Billy Battenberg little tunic top dress. This was an item that we've had for so long, and we ended up relisting it after a while, and it actually sold for an asking price of $72. One random day. Again, we had a lot of random sales with our full asking price with no interest, no communication, no liking, no bundling. People have just been buying items for our asking price at high value. So yeah, so $72. We are very happy with that. Next item was also on May 27th. It was a bundle of a vase from our home collection and a bag. This buyer bundled these 2 items and we sent her an offer and she accepted, and she left a 5-star rating and a very nice love note. So that was great. This next sale was also on May 27th. It was this Lane Bryant caftan top. This was one of our plus size items. We've really been making it a priority to get more plus sizes in our shop. We're always looking, but of course it's very hard to find. There just aren't a lot of options in the store right now. When we shop for plus size, we of course still want to get items that we would personally wear. That's very much our style, that fits our closet. We aren't just going to pick up anything just to have plus sizes. So we're really just looking for really cute items that are also plus size. So this was one of them. We did offers to likers on the 27th. This ended up selling during the offers to likers for $19, and this buyer left a very nice love note and a 5-star rating, so we were very happy with that. This next sale was also on May 27th. This buyer was so nice. She ended up coming into our shop and liking a bunch of items. It was a lot of items, and we sent her an offer on the entire bundle, and she messaged us saying, hey, I really love your closet. I really love these items, but I think I'm just gonna get these 2 for now. And we were totally fine with that. We ended up readjusting the bundle for her and just adding the 2 items back in, and we sent her an offer and she accepted. She was so sweet. She really loved her items and left the nicest love note ever. We ended up reposting that onto Instagram because it was just so nice. She left a 5-star rating. She purchased these Zara wide leg pants, Forever 21 fringe jacket. The pants have been listed for a very long time in our shop, and the jacket was just listed about a week ago. So that was a great sale. She was so nice. I hope to see her back again. She was so sweet. So next sale was on May 28th. It was these Coach Corey Espejos. These have been sitting for a while and they were not receiving a ton of interest. These are one of the items that I probably paid way too much for. They ended up selling for $30. I was good for the $30. I was glad for an offer at all that was above what I paid for, honestly. So I'm happy that these sold and they left a 5-star rating. These are very cute. It just didn't receive a lot of interest. Yeah, so you win some, you lose some. This next sale was on May 29th. This was another sale that just sold for our asking price with no interest, no bundling, no communication. This dress we've had listed for a very long time, and it sold for our asking price of $70. We were very happy with that. This one I believe is still being shipped, right? So there's no love note or rating or anything yet. This next sale was on May 30th. It was this H&M textured button-down dress, very pretty dress. We had this listed for about I believe 40 or 45. We did offers to likers and someone accepted for 38, and yeah, it was a great sale. This one was just delivered today, so as I'm filming this, so no rating or love note yet. This next sale was on May 30th. It was the Zara high-rise black jeans. We have so many jeans in our shop right now, like so many. It's a lot. So I was happy to receive this offer of $20 on these jeans. I was ready to just let some of the denim go, and so we accepted the $20, and again, this one is still being shipped. This next sale was on May 31st. It was a pair of these city classified block heels. This was an item from our personal closet that we just didn't wear. We listed them a while back. We had 2 pairs. One of them sold a while ago, and the second one sold on the 31st. The buyer was super sweet. We communicated with her a lot regarding measurements and such, and she ended up accepting our offer of $28. Yeah, that was it. Those are all of our May sales. As you can see, there weren't that many items that were sold. The items that did sell were very high priced items, like the $150 jacket and the $150 dress. A lot of the items were of high value, which is why our earnings were so much this month. So it was more of quality rather than quantity, I believe. And again, in the month of May, we were really just reasonable and flexible and just accepted a lot of offers that we received just to move items that have been sitting for a while and to just reinvest the money into new items for our shop. That was all of our May sales and all of our advice on how we were able to double our earnings for the month of May. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, and if you're on YouTube, check out our Instagram. And thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.